So it occurs to me that people have been having trouble with Yolo Bucket. Actually, I'm gonna make a quick save here. So I'm just gonna show off how to properly control it. So first off, you need this specific bucket, the one with the handle that's big and stuff. You pick it up normally from a Zark Tower. You can also get one from Septimus's place. And he's gonna die as soon as he lands. That's nice. So there's another number of factors that change how the thing flies. First of all, you should be on as flat ground as possible. You can see, like over here, there's some slants. It kind of slants downwards this way. But mainly it's flat here, it's flat over here, and it's flat over here. So you should pick one of those spots when you're doing it. The next thing that changes how it flies is which way you're facing horizontally will affect where, or which way the bucket faces. So you see, if I drop it here, the handle, whoops, I'm not in a good spot. If I drop it here, the handle will be facing this way. If I look this way, the handle will be facing this way. And since you fly sideways, that's how you actually aim towards where you want to go over there. The next thing is which side you actually drop it on. So you see I've shifted to the right here, and that means I move to the left. If I actually aim slightly differently, oops, I'll go on the other side. So generally how it works, this changes depending on where you're setting it up and which way you're facing. But generally, if you stand in one spot, if you look up slightly, it'll put you on one side, and if you look down slightly, it'll put you on the other side. This one kind of varies depending on the spot, but generally if you stand in the same spot and you look in the same spot, you'll always end up on the same side of the bucket. And goddammit, dragon, why you gotta die right there? So next, oh, also you can't be looking straight down, whoops, while dropping it, because then it'll just drop sideways and not work. Oh, why is my... It kind of doesn't work. You should generally be looking like sideways and then a little bit up or a little bit down. Next, how it flies depends on... Why does it keep changing what my cursor is selecting? That was not happening a second ago. Next is how fast you actually pick it up. So you see when you drop it, you kind of lift upwards in the bucket. And now if I try to pick it up, I'll be moving super slow. If I drop it again and I go really fast, and I move a lot faster, but you can see that it's kind of tilting and is way harder to control. So ideally what you do is kind of wait half a second and then grab it, which gives you a nice balance of speed and control. I don't know why it's jerking back and forth, that's a little bit weird. And to pick it up, you just look down, you just hold E until you're flying, and then you're free to let go. So I have God mode on because I was testing things. So you run up, you stand in the one spot that you always stand, you look in the one spot that you always look, drop your bucket, wait half a second, and go. Now, if you're lucky, you'll actually make it all the way up onto that thing in one go, and then you can just run to the end. But most of the time, you'll either land up here, or you'll land, like, kind of right here. And that way you need to climb up these rocks. What? Up? Now, in Gray's tutorial, you had a spot like around here-ish or something. It's not great. it's really easy to mess up because it's a pretty specific spot. Instead, what you can do is go over here, close to the wall, and look out this way. And the bucket, sometimes the bucket will kind of like fall over when you drop it. You can just immediately pick it up, back up, and try again. But if it doesn't, then you'll just go along the wall, and it's perfectly safe. And you will make it up onto here every single time, easy, no matter what. So sometimes... Earlier it was falling over like every time, and now it's not falling over at all, so... It should never like fall over more than once. But it's really consistent to get up on the second bucket. And there, I was just looking too far down, so it fell. Here's an example of grabbing it too quickly. So, for spots for the first bucket, what I do is I run straight here and I stand a little bit away from these rocks and I look over at this tree upwards. This dragon body is making it fall over, that's annoying. And this will always get you at least the first bucket, and then sometimes the second one. Don't stress out if you're not making it up all the way in one bucket, because that's not going to happen every time. Getting up here and then doing the other bucket is only a few seconds slower. I think Walrus went over here and did it this way. Which has the potential to be really fast. If you go right, if it's angled right, it can go right up to the top of that. I didn't really like it. If this dragon is trolling you, actually I can reload. So if you're slow while doing this, here I'll do it quick. You can easily do this. No, you can't because it's on the wrong option now. Okay, well I didn't get trolled there. If you're quick, you can just drop the bucket and go before this dragon has a chance to troll. However, I don't know where he is, but he likes to come and land right here. And when he lands, I'll try to show it. No, he's not landing at all. That's really unusual. Normally when he lands, it staggers you and kind of pushes you around. And then you can easily fall from the bucket. But if you do this setup and do it really quick, then it won't matter. He is actually being really kind, and that's annoying. Exciting. I actually want him to troll, goddammit. So here, he Did he just get hurt? Hold on. No? Okay, that was weird. So normally he lands right there. He can actually swat you out of the sky if you're too close to him. But the stagger is really bad. So you want to be as fast as possible in setting up this first one. If you're having trouble with it and you want to be safe, there's actually a completely safe way. Hey Finzi. If you go all the way over here, this spot will never be staggered. Why does it... I keep forgetting it does that. Okay. If you select the right thing to drop, you can do it from here. And the dragon will never stagger you or anything or swat you out of the sky, and that's perfectly safe. And you can land up here, or you can land there and go back up. And just run over. And from here you just go into Yolo sprint at some point and just run to the end. Ignore this guy, he's a loser. And you're in Sovereign card. That's it. It's actually a really easy glitch. You can actually be in Yolo Sprint. Yolo Sprint doesn't affect it at all. The only thing it affects is jumping onto the platform, just because you can't sidestep. But it doesn't affect flying at all. Oh, so there's it, falling sideways. That can happen sometimes. Whee. And that's it.